Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 55 of Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Last time, we found Charmles, and now we have to take him to his initiation. So without further ado, let's get going. Ugh. This brat, I swear, just no one likes this brat. Hopefully he gets consumed by the lizard. We feed him to the lizard and make it look like an accent. Okay, east of here. Where's the hunting ground then? Yeah, let's transfer one of these back to the bag. And then, that way... Where is it? Where's our bell? We have to have our... Ah, here's the bell. That way. For a second, I thought it was denying us. Like even the tigers don't want anything to do with this freaking brat. Out of curiosity, do we have to apply the scent ourselves, or... Okay, use when necessary. And there's the boat. Okay. Flame Slash, Yangus, Help Splitter, Angelo, attack, and Jessica will use a Crackle. Okay, we're at least doing a little better than when we got here, so that's a step up. Okay, Flame Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Angelo attack, Jessica will use a... Okay, we'll use a crack. Oh, but doing that side quest was so worth it. Just being able to run around with this sort of speed and mobility. I can't go back to the way things were. Okay, northern checkpoint. Okay, looks like we got quite a ways to go, but hey, with our tiger buddy, we're more than equipped. Ahead lies the royal hunting ground.
If it isn't Prince Charmless, I mean Prince Charmles. I suppose you must be here for the initiation then.
Indeed I am, you uneducated bumpkin.
Careful, Charmless. You're pretty much you're alone with several people who hate you. Okay, we could easily take you down and just bury you back there. No one find you.
And who's this with you, eh? Last I heard, you royals had to go in alone.
They merely accompanied me here. They shall be accompanying me on the way home as well. I've instructed them to await my return just inside the royal hunting ground.
Oh, right you are. Well, I hope you have a good hunt then. I gotta be... Oh, no, you can't go like that. You won't get no Argon art smelling like that, Your Highness. You ought to cover that up with something.
Oh, hang on a mo. If you're off to the initiation, you best know your stuff about the old Salamango. What you do is you hold it like this, and when you throw it with all your might. Now break the skin, see? Then you can get at the fruit inside. Them Argon Lizards love it to pieces. Just the sniff of one of these and they're awake. We're taking your stuff. It's our payment. Fancy finding your way out here to the back or beyond. If you be near us, why don't you stop for 40 winks here? Don't worry, love, I won't be asking for no money. Yes! I'll take free rest. Look at you all glowing and healthy, youngin'. Just what I like to see. Come back anytime if you be feeling a bit tired, alright? Okay, good thing we checked.
My belly's really strong. I tried my best, but I still couldn't get Salamango.
Is he the teacher of the day?
Yeah. That's the Salamango. Argon Lizards absolutely adore them. People say sleeping lizards wake up at first whiff of one.
You feather-brained rascal! You forgot to use the lizard hormone I gave you, didn't you? Didn't I tell you that you wouldn't be able to get close to a lizard without it? Now do as you're told and stop wasting my time! I don't want to deal with this kid. I know you don't like them, Your Highness, but don't you feel like at least brushing an Argon Lizard with your own sword? Of course I do! Of course I shall take the field. I'm royalty! Fine wine is still fine, even if it's corked, you know. That's right, Your Highly Esteemed Highness. Your cork may be doubtful, but you haven't lost your bottle. How dare you! I know you're making fun of me! You know how the prince can't stand lizards? I feel the same way about certain monsters. Like the ones with lots of eyes or slimy, gooey ones. I can't stand looking at them. We've got plenty of show monsters up to now, eh? That Argon Lizard should be a piece of cake. Bother! How dare it run away! Don't these lizards realize I want to get this awesome chore out of the way with and return to the castle? I didn't think of it. The chancellor said something about approaching them from behind, so it's not to frighten them off. Watch how we have to walk. Ah! Wonder how much this will do. Is a lizard a dragon? Yeah, let's see how this cold-blooded fiend does. 1 damage. Good job. Good job. Okay, let's see how much the drag. Sorry. Yeah, let's see how much a flame sword does. Okay, spell. Yep, deep bled. Okay, Dragon Slash does do more. Okay. Let's heal up Angelo. Helm Splitter. And Jessica. We'll use a oomph on Yangus. Now I can't help but wonder just how strong Clavius is. Okay. Yangus, Splitter, Angelo, Psych Up, Jessica. You can use an oomph on Angelo. Okay, but we didn't need to.
So, this is an Argon heart, but it's so small. Looks like the Argon Lizards aren't anything to worry about after all. We'll have to keep hunting lizards until we find one big enough to do justice to my heroism.
In that case, why don't you do it yourself?
This from a guy who runs at the slightest hint of danger. Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, of course everything would look. Of course it would look small to you, Charmles. It's compared to your waistline, everything is. How much you want to bet that we have to kill 3 of them and then basically we get some big one? Okay. Buff and Jessica. We'll use Frizzle on the Orc King. Okay, Dragon Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Angelo, attack the Orc King. Jessica, you can use another Frizz.
I say, Thwomp, show me what it is you got there. Well, a slalom mango, eh? The Chancellor said that Argon Lizards absolutely adore these. A sleeping lizard will wake like the slightest whiff of one, apparently. I suppose that's proof enough. I did not mean to press the X button. Okay, I guess we have to bring this over and then do it. I guess this is a sort of more of a puzzle dungeon than anything. Look, there's one. An Argon Lizard. Sounds asleep too. Now, Thwomp, do you suppose you could lure that somehow?
We did! We brought a freaking fruit! Fine. We'll do the fight. I'm sorry if it's not a little irritable, but just this kid's getting on my nerves. Okay, one down. Okay, Jessica. Frizzle on Orc King. No! Angelo? Let's try thwack. Let's use whack. Let's try whack out. Why not? Huh. Either I got lucky or that works. Okay. Let's get Holy Protection up. I did not mean to do that. I was picking it up. God forbid you pick up the fruit. I don't care if you're royalty. You're doing it. Frankly, put this guy in a room with Salazar from Resident Evil 4. We'll have a real contest. Okay. Dragon Slash, Yangus, Helm Splitter. Okay, Angelo. Let's get out a Kabuff. Jessica. Use Oomph on Yangus. Yeah, not even the game wants to deal with Charmles. Okay. Mid heal on Yangus. Jessica will use Accelerate. Charmles, please. Okay, Yangus, Helm Splitter, Angelo can attack, and Jessica go in with a crack.
No, this is no good either. We need to find a bigger one. The only way I'll get the respect I deserve is by returning with the biggest Argon heart the world has ever seen.
Look, buddy, infinity times 0 is still 0.
So, we're going to keep going until we find one big enough to take back. Do I make myself clear?
It's not too late to push you in the river. Too bad we don't have a map of this area. That'd be real nice. Okay, that's what we got in here. Okay, chances are we're going to need to go down all 3 paths and fight the lizards. Okay, Yankus, Helm Splitter, Angelo. Attack. Jessica. Crackle. Okay. Dragon Slash, Helm Splitter, attack, and Jessica, you can use a crack. Okay. Yeah, frankly, I think it would be best to just evaluate how I'm going to do this. Maybe I should do more of a focus one at a time sort of thing, just into skills. Okay, maybe we just need to defeat one more. Okay, Jackal Rippers. Flame Slash on the Orc King. Oh, okay, we'll use a War Cry on these. Angelo. Let's use a... Let's try... Let's see if this works. That is handy! I guess this is more or less a common enemy killer. Or maybe it's based off level. But still, I have to keep that as a back pocket. Okay. What does the dragon scale do, out of curiosity? Okay, that doesn't look like it's going to do much. Okay, anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, see you next time. Bye.